Okay. And we are live. What's up? What's up? I was horrible today. I meant all day to advertise this, at least on one platform. But because of candle making and cleaning and all the shit I was doing today, I didn't get around to doing that.
I shared it
So,
on my book face.
huh?
I shared it on my book face.
Okay. Cool. All
Doc
right.
Magic shared it on his YouTube earlier.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, we are getting a couple of heads already flooding in. So, that's good. So, today, we are coming at you guys with another What Boils Our Cauldron. This originally wasn't going to be a series, but you guys loved it so much that we were like, all right, it's got to be a series. Plus, you never know when you'll be able to have a platform where you can just bitch, you know? So
A
that's what we
safe
wanted
place
to
to
bring you.
bitch.
Huh? Yes.
Safe
Yes.
place to bitch.
Exactly. So please join us in bitching in the comments and let us know what boils your cauldron. But you guys want to go ahead and let us know? Right now, we're working with, not that y'all don't already know, but we got Tequila with us. We got Rowan with us. We got Homegirly here with us, our Crescent. And yeah, so guys, what boils your cauldron?
I have one. You want me to go first, or you want to go,
No,
April?
go ahead.
Okay. All right. People who don't research and burn toxic substances next to their pets and their children.
That's a
This
big one.
this one it came to me the other day because of course I was watching the ye old TikTok, and the lady's talking about how her cat hadn't been eating or drinking lately, so she took it to the vet and then they gave him medicine, but she also did a spiritual cleansing on him. With all good and dandy, fine. I do the same thing. I cleanse my pets, but she's sitting next to it with the incense burner burning camphor, and camphor is a well-known substance that
Yeah.
causes seizures, sickness, and death in small pets and children.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, you know, I would say she probably didn't do it on purpose, but at that point, every substance that I have ever brought in and looked if I can burn it or use it, I've always made sure that I can burn it and use it around my pets or my
Mm-hmm.
children. So it definitely could have been a lack of, maybe she just didn't think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But still, it really irked me when it's sitting there eating, its food, and then there's camphor burning next to it.
I agree.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
think
just
that's just a place of ignorance and not knowing the toxicity level.
yeah.
Because
Exactly.
people make the assumption, and I hate assumptions, we might go there later, that if it's good for me, it's good for them. They don't, because I didn't know Teflon affected birds.
Birds are very sensitive.
Really?
Hmm.
They're
It
very
took
sensitive
me a while.
to things, yeah.
What the hell is Teflon again?
Non-stick pans.
Oh, oh, I didn't know that.
You see the
It,
name that Noah's coming up with over there?
what grinds my herbs. I had several. I
It
was like,
really burns my
what boiled my biscuits? What burns my gravy?
I
What
love it.
jams my Glock? What fouls my fangs?
I love this.
Oh, I like that one.
Oh,
That's
Noah.
that really
Shots
does.
fired.
Let's talk about that. Let's
Let's
talk about
talk about it. That boils my cauldron. The man who is so knowledgeable on a
so
wide range of fields, on different multiple levels of all different multiple and homeboy, out of all three of us, out of all four of us, he's the one with no channel.
that one.
Disrespect.
That one. You should picture bigger.
I have a
I don't even know how to do that. Oh wait, yes I do. Wait, right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get a channel. Get a channel.
He's got a channel. He needs to post videos. I like that. Perfect. Mm-hmm.
I have a TikTok.
Yes, you
Do you
do.
post on
You
TikTok?
don't do a lot.
Huh?
You don't do a lot on your TikTok.
Exactly.
No. See, no. That's what I was my culture. Right there. That right.
Echo is wild.
Okay. Mm. Mm. But you know what, too? Like Chris said, that really does come from like, ooh, just from a state of ignorance where you're not realizing the harmful effects it has. Let alone, I mean, honestly, when you're gonna be burning stuff, before thinking about, you know, your animals and whatnot, think about yourself real quick, because you're gonna be the closest one to that. And
Mhm.
I'd be damned if I'm at a little gathering and somebody throws a handful of mandrake root in the fire because they think it's magical. Like it's gonna be magical when we all drop. Okay.
You would think though, once they research something, because you should always research anything you use, you know, that it would come up. Everything that I have researched for the last 17 years, it tells you these things.
Yeah.
He's got a coffee.
I'm trying to mute. I was trying to mute myself.
He's over there burning
Huh?
over there burning herb.
Exactly. Exactly. And let's not even talk about it because it's, you know, it's healthy, but it's not the healthiest. You know, it ain't the best.
It may not be the best, but it has a lot of medical properties.
I'm gonna tell you right now. That grinds my gears. This being illegal, that grinds my gears. Not only are we talking money, but we're talking, you know what it is? Where was I? Where I heard, because now the glasses are off, right?
Yes.
What? I don't know. I was somewhere and I heard about how there is no, like, there's a bunch of substances America has that are illegal in other countries because those other countries pay for their people to have health insurance. They don't pay it themselves. You know what I mean? They pay it. So because of that, they're not going to have all these disgusting ass toxins and substances in their country. It's going to be illegal. Now, why is America not doing this?
Because we are the pharmaceutical capital.
Yeah.
A healthy person doesn't bring in money.
No.
Mm-hmm.
That grinds my gears.
Yes.
That boils my cauldron because we're supposed to be healthy. No?
Well,
We
you would think, but you know, if we were all healthy, then where would the money be made?
I don't. And buying stuff like this.
Well, you know that's a scam.
What do you mean?
The fact that it's illegal, hemp is illegal. You know, well, hemp is okay.
Federally, I think it's still illegal. No?
That's yeah. Federal on a federal level. But what I'm saying is this scam is, you know what? This might not be the time or the place
You
to get
sure?
into that.
You
Well,
sure? Look, they're
it's
gonna
just
get us no matter what. Might as well just be honest.
uh, the hemp market and the cannabis market would provide so much to the economy
Mm-hmm.
and the benefit to the human of this economy if they would go back. You know why we don't have hemp anymore? It's the freaking newspaper game or paper in general. Hemp regenerates on what 20 times faster than any tree you could plant. So that you could just do it and do it and do it. It's not as harsh on the soil. It can be tilled and turned and reused in longer cycles. It can be used to literally build houses. It could take the place of a lot of different products. And then cannabis. Okay, why is something that has less deaths per capita in a 10-month span than something that's legal and kills people quadruple times the amount? And it's sold in bars that you have to drive to, most likely to get to, but you got to drive home unless you got somebody to come get you. That shit's legal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And not to forget about the prescription opiates
The opiate
and
addiction,
stuff like that too.
pain relief in general.
They want us to stay sick. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I mean, my opinion, I'm not gonna say obvious, but in my opinion, from what I've seen, it's just, you know, like you take a medicine that you need for one thing, and then it can cause these other things, possibly cause these other situations. It's scary to take medicine. I
That's
mean,
why
Tylenol.
I'm not the biggest. Like when it, like, okay, if I get sick or anything, before I go to antibiotics, I'm going to herbs. I'm going the natural route because I will go to antibiotics the second I can't find a natural route.
Yeah.
Because I don't trust it. I really don't. And a lot of things that people, like even doctors will prescribe, it's like, yeah, but you don't either it's got three things. Either A, it's not going to do shit but make you worse. B, it's going to make you better but make something else worse. Or C, it's going to make it better, not make anything worse. But what are the odds of that actually happening? Because I've never had that experience when it comes to taking anything medically.
And if you get sick too often and you take too many antibiotics, then it prevents your body from creating its own antibodies.
Exactly. And you know what? Immune system. Build that up. That's your natural biggest fighter.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That's why, and that's right there too. That's why back then we would all be playing in the dirt and in the mud and eating poison ivy, not knowing what the fuck we was even doing. Like, that's how you build an immune system. Nowadays, I'm hearing that these kids are allergic to everything under the fucking sun. And there's been many times I have found out that's not even the case. Their parents are just very overprotective. And it's like, you're not building a strong immune system in your child at all. You're making them very weak for what's out there in the real world.
April, just imagine what we were drinking out of the water hoses. It was good ass water. But
I mean,
that was crisp.
It was the only water. Now, I will say the height of summer, nobody wanted to be the first one to drink out of the water hose because that shit was scalding hot and it tasted like plastic.
Yeah.
But after about 2 seconds,
on the ground for a minute.
Oh yeah, there's no telling what's up in there. You know what I mean?
What?
Like snakes could crawled up there and shat, and we was drinking it. Didn't even give a shit.
Drinking it and loving it. There was no bottled water or our Stanley cups or anything.
And you couldn't go in the house. No, you couldn't go. No. Don't you come in my house?
No.
You smell like outside.
Yes, you smell like outside. Or then also, if you went in, you might have chores or something to do.
Mm-hmm. My mom wanted to read her books, do her crochet, do her cross stitch. She wasn't worried about me. Get the hell out. She'll lock me out. It was the water hose and nothing.
It's 10 p.m. Do you know where your kids are?
Hell no, they didn't.
We had to be back up close to the house when the sun started setting. We didn't necessarily.
Yeah, when that street light came on, you had to run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
was the street light kid.
Yeah, I want you home before the street lights come on.
I didn't know what air conditioning was. I mean, my mom and them did, but I got put out all day. I got air conditioning at night.
Yeah. No, you just had water from the hose to cool yourself off. Just have fun.
I didn't even get air conditioning. We didn't have an air conditioner.
The neighbors had a pond, so I was always fishing and catching frogs and shit.
Them tadpoles. Oh God.
Oh my God.
We used to play in sewers, not sewers, but like culverts. The runoffs under the bridge, the concrete.
Yeah.
Tadpoles.
Oh yeah. We have a huge creek that literally runs along fucking right next to my house. So our driveway. Once you leave the driveway, you go on a bridge, and underneath there is fucking scary.
I took my kids to still play under the, the roll off of the water.
Yeah, that shit coming from like the underneath of the bridge. That shit that grows into little spikes. That shit scares me. I don't know what that is. I don't like it.
It's cheaper than going to the water park.
It is. Yeah. And then not only while we're out there, you can also go through and look for rocks that we could take with us and look at all the plants and herbs and stuff. It was a blast.
Get you one of them with tarps and throw water on it and some Dawn dish soap and slide.
That's how we did our slip and slides in the front yard. Absolutely. We got multiple videos of us doing both of those things on the channel.
Yeah, I missed that.
I had a sprinkler.
Are you and your kids playing in the sewer? I'm like, yeah, would you like to come join us? Someone made a comment, like, would you like to come play with us? We had a good time.
Yeah, we didn't have nothing wrong with it.
No. It's not sewage like shit.
It's runoff.
No, it's literally like, I know what you're talking about.
Dark
water. Yeah.
And stuff like that. That's not even actually part of that.
Yeah, and animals were growing and living in it. It was a whole habitat, so if they could survive, I could play in it.
It's like when you're in school, when you had to learn about the water cycle and the ecosystem, right there.
Right. Like
Yeah.
I had a wild imagination. There was many things down there. It was a magical world down there.
Right?
And I'm like, what's her name that went down the rabbit hole? Alice.
Alice.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
her
glad
name?
my
I
kids
like
got
that.
to have some of that fun, but a lot of
What's the crazy dude with the hat?
Yeah, him, the Mad Hatter. We have paper maches figures. I'm gonna send y'all pictures because that actually put us on Cauldron right there. In the children's room, there's paper mache figures of like the Mad Hatter, the Rabbit, and Alice, and they all look horrible and scary. Alice looks pissed to the world. The bunny looks like it's about to fight you, like it's prepping to,
The
And
kids make.
I'm not even gonna tell you what the Mad Hatter looks like.
Have you seen old costumes from our time?
Did the kids?
Oh,
Girl,
Oh.
that's our horror movies. What are you talking about?
they were wonderful
Have you
at
seen,
our
like,
time, but looking at it from now, I'm like, wow, we were very brave. Like that
Or
was
like the old school like Easter bunny?
yes, that's what we grew up with. Our Showbiz Pizza. Did you remember Showbiz Pizza?
yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm.
No, I see why y'all kids was crying.
I wasn't.
We were having a good old time.
We were having a
That
good
was a
time.
good old time. That was the best non-cafeteria
I-
pizza.
Yeah, seriously.
You remember?
Oh.
I was the Cookie Monster in that big blue plastic mask and the blue plastic outfit.
These
I
plastic
was.
masks, this little bitty hole, and you would stick your tongue.
I remember. You know how many times I cut my tongue on that stupid thing? Sliced it right open.
Nope,
Oh,
good time.
God.
It's that smell of plastic. Like sometimes I'll get a faint hint of it, like just out of nowhere, and I'm like, man, I miss that shit.
That's such a good memory. Yeah, good stuff.
Crass, I wanted to let you know that someone's in the chat that hasn't been here in a while. The one you've been
I
complaining about.
see. I was
Yeah,
trying
okay.
not to be, obvious to be like, oh my god, they're
Yeah.
here.
Um,
How? What do you mean how? And then you just you do that.
It's literally like a little tiny, like
Yeah,
maybe
it's a slit.
little hole, just so that you can get just like a little oxygen, a little bit of holes here. You would just have a little bit of your tongue come out.
Have you seen the new mouth tape for snoring that you
black
put
tape?
over?
Oh,
Yeah, the stuff that I use, and it's got that little slit. I still do the same thing.
does
Still do
it
the
work?
same thing. No.
So that pisses you off.
Yeah, because look, I was like, okay, I'll just tape my mouth shut. All right, I'm a hostage in bed every night. No big deal.
I bet that's sometimes a good night.
No, not yet. But like, homeboy, ugh, mind you, had to scooch 10 times to get to me in a king size bed. Ugh, you're snoring. I can't stand this shit. And I'm like, what do you want me to do? What do you do? I have a head apparatus. I have mouth tape. I sleep elevated. I
need
gotta
a
breathe. I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, and it's genetic. My grandfather snored so bad. My grandmother had an extra door installed in the wall.
You know
In
what
the
else is
hall.
genetic? Sleep apnea.
It's not sleep apnea.
It kind of might be, but I
That's
have
not.
the same problem. I wake myself up.
I do that on the
See, that's
couch.
that.
My husband has adjusted to my snoring. He sleeps through it, but when he snores, it makes me crazy. And
He snores.
Yeah.
He snores.
exactly.
But they can't hear themselves.
That. But I can hear it.
But we can hear it, and I do. I'd be acting like I'm asleep, and I'll smack him in the face, but I'm like, so he can roll over.
I'm a peaceful sleeper.
Not me.
Yeah, you are. You make me sick.
Yeah, no, I just when I go to sleep, I just quietly shush come in. But
He doesn't even move in his sleep. He literally wakes up in the same position he went to sleep in.
See, that's how Junior is. That's how Junior is. He can sleep on a love seat, and you see how tall Junior is. He can sleep on a love seat and not move all night and make no noise and wake up in the morning. I'm like, my body hurt. I'm gonna be sore sitting here for an hour in this video without moving.
Right.
Like I gotta move.
I sleep with my door open, and I wake up sometimes, and my pillow's all the way in the freaking hall. I don't even know how that happened.
I was gonna say recently I've been waking up and there's random juice bottles next to my bed.
I thought we were past that.
We are, I think.
Well, clearly not, because you just brought it up.
Well, no, yeah. The iced tea was there the other night.
Toy. She brought a toy, y'all. She said, "Hi, I brought."
No.
Oh my God, I love the babies.
She did. She brought it up here.
I saw the cutest dog at a gas station recently. Ugh, makes me want a dog real bad.
I got 8.
Yeah, I don't want 8. I just want a dog, at most 2, because I mean that sometimes they need a friend.
For another week, I'm gonna have none, and then I'll have 2.
And then you have 2 babies.
I'm so excited for pictures. Like I would ask, even if you had kids, I would ask you for pictures of your dogs before I ask you for pictures of your kids.
Right.
Oh yeah, I don't want to see your cats.
Yeah, no, I want to see your dogs. I want to see your cats.
Yeah,
Your snakes.
exactly.
See a snake.
Let's see your animals.
Unless your son is my age, I don't want to see it.
Right.
Always a catch.
You know, that
Yeah.
grinds my. I mean, that boils my culture too. Why don't I own a snake? Why don't I own a snake yet?
Because you would
Too
sacrifice it
cold.
the second you needed to.
No. Not my
That was
snake.
nicer route. I was like, it's too cold. He's like, you're gonna kill it.
I don't deal with snakes. I don't fuck with them.
Oh, I love snakes. No, I would name it Nagini and. Okay, tequila. Nagini is Voldemort's snake from Harry Potter.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it. Thank you very much. Smart ass.
So,
But I
He gets
didn't
his
know.
head chopped off in the last movie.
I heard the name before because someone else I know named their cat Nagini, but I didn't know where it came from.
yeah.
Hey,
No.
oh, wild. Get out of the bathroom.
I mean, Crescent always says I'm Voldemort, so might as well have the snake to go along with it.
Like Dobby.
Damn.
Oh, so zebras are outside. Yeah.
Do y'all need a minute to duke it out?
Oh my God, you need time out. Oh my God,
April,
Be
let's go
ashamed.
over here.
be ashamed. Oh, wait. I think. Wait, hold on. I'm
Where do
pressing buttons. Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
you see his hand trying to fix it? Yes, thank you for putting me and April on this side because we're not part of it.
I'm sorry.
Some shots
I
fired twice
apologize.
tonight.
Down there.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my goodness. And I was about to say
Okay.
something.
Okay, so what else is boiling y'all's cauldron?
Everything.
I mean, literally everything. But
Loud talker.
loud talkers, slow walkers, and senior citizens.
Loud chewers?
Loud what?
Chewers?
Oh yeah. Loud chewers.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
My brother, he has a problem with chomping. Thank God I don't live with him anymore.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. Hard to deal with.
That drives me
Just
insane.
stick your finger in his mouth.
I don't want to lose a finger. He's
I
chomping.
bite it. He's on.
Right.
No, you go in and you get the cheek like a guppy, like a bass. You just
Like,
go
hook
in
'em
and
in.
hook them.
Right.
Shut the fuck up. Keep it shut. Chew with your mouth closed. Breathe through your nose.
Good God. All right, don't chew loudly around Crest. She's gonna grip your teeth.
I'm telling you, I'm quick. I hate that shit. I hate that shit. I don't want to hear your bodily functions, okay? I don't want to hear. I don't want to see what you're chewing.
See it. I don't want to see it.
It's disrespectful.
It is. I don't care where we are. Why are you chewing like that, weird? Are you cow? Are you a cow?
Oh, people who whistle in public.
You gotta go
That
out.
pisses me off. Because that is the scariest shit in
Sorry,
the world.
I didn't want to yell.
That
They're,
one,
they're just waiting in line. I'm
I
not whistling.
started whistling and humming with them. That one don't get me.
No, because I think every time I hear someone whistling, I either think someone dead or someone about to murder me. One of those two. Because why are you whistling? What are you gonna do to me? Like I gotta. No.
I mean,
No.
the possibility is there, but a nice little whistle is sometimes nice to hear.
Oh, see, I have a whistler in my house he mimics Alex. And so I just assume there's a dead person that likes to whistle. I'll be like,
Gemini wind, I went through that with my Jesus. Now that did drive
Turning
me,
everything into a drum kit.
that drove me insane.
When I was in school, there's this one kid in class that he would take his fucking pen, and every time it'd be, I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Everything.
And then
Yep.
he would like to make like race car noises with his mouth. Meanwhile, we're in senior year.
Oh my goodness.
You did that very well, though. I want you to know that was a good
That
start.
sounded like a car.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was.
I listened to him for 4 years.
How about this, y'all? There's people in a power-ish position who think they could talk down on, like, for instance, employees and stuff.
that's dumb.
Okay.
That's disrespectful.
You know what?
Abuse of power.
Right. Abuse. That's abuse.
That's abuse.
I don't stand for that anywhere.
So I have been a manager for 24 years, and I've never treated any of my employees or ex-employees any way that I don't want to be treated. Even when I'm firing somebody, I'm completely calm about it. Like, sorry, this has happened, but it's cool and collected. But I was talking to one of our friends earlier, and one of their ex-employees actually cussed them out via text for asking for their income tax forms. I used to work there. Who else do I ask for my forms from?
Right.
I'm not saying I'm just saying, like, why? But you're going to be ugly about it?
Right.
And I see it. I see it in places I've gone. Insurance companies I've gone in, and I had to tell the manager off because he was just spitting crap at his employee. I'm like, you're making me extremely uncomfortable, and I'm not going to use this insurance company if this is how you treat your employees in front of everybody. You want to embarrass your employee? Guess what? Tequila's going to embarrass you in front of everybody.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
As it should. As it should. No, when your employees give you loyalty and honesty, you gotta reciprocate that. And when you don't, that's not cool. That's not cool in any relationship, really, but especially when it comes to like your work relationship, because there's two places you never want to have problems: home and work. That's it. And that's bad.
Yeah, it is. It's not. My husband knows too. He'll see the look on my face. Even if I'm at a restaurant and someone's being rude to their waiter just because they want to be a dick, I always turn to whoever's with me first. I give them the eye contact because, like, this is your heads up. This is happening. Okay? You can run or you can sit and watch because this is happening. Because I'm not going to keep putting up with this. Like,
yep. No, that's not okay.
I don't like it when people kind of like the opposite. So when I was at the post office one time, and that was a post office I went to all the time. Was mine on my route, right? So I would go in there, and this was at like the height of 2020 when everybody was losing their mind. And we were already like in masks, everybody was already tense. And this chick was having an issue. She went up to the counter. Our normal lady was up there. She was already having a rough day. You could just see it. And she didn't have, the lady that went up there didn't have something filled out or whatever. So she had to get back out of line, do what she had to do. And she was growing. She's like, it's those people that try to get you on their side against the employee that's just doing their job.
Yeah.
And she was like, I've never experienced this before. This is and she turned to me and she was like, don't you have a problem with this? I was like, no, I've been coming here for 20 years and I've never had an issue, including today. So no, sorry.
Yeah, you're not going to get me on your team when you're busy.
No. Yeah, no, exactly. When people turn to you trying to get support, like, no. First of all, why are you looking for support? Because you're embarrassing yourself right now. And you just want someone to agree with you to make you feel like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Nah, stop your behavior right now. You look insane.
That happened at Michael's. I think I might have told y'all before. I don't know. But I was at Michael's and the lady was at the register, and then I just heard her yelling at the cashier. Apparently, you're at Michael's, okay? Y'all know what Michael's is, right?
Yeah.
She had a spiral notebook with her that was hers. Well, she laid it down with the stuff she was trying to pay for. Well, the cashier picked it up and tried to scan it, and it wouldn't scan. Oh, the lady went off. Oh, how stupid are you? You don't know what stuff you have here. And I'm like, yo, they sell spirals here. That's not necessary.
That's disrespectful.
She went off and went up. I said, look, I can't get fired from here. So me and you are about to have some issues. And then I got her to shut up after talking all kinds of mess to her. And then she was trying to push her buggy, and I rammed her buggy back into her. And she turned, and she goes, you know what? God bless you. I said, you take that God bless you and stick it back up your ass, because God, I don't act like that. Right there in the store. And the cashier was just like, I'm so sorry. I said, this wasn't your fault.
No, what are you apologizing for?
Oh. And then the lady flipped me off while she was walking away. I'm like, yeah. Keep walking. You're lucky my friend is in here keeping me back from going to jail today, because that was bad. She was being so mean to that little guy.
I can't stand that.
He could be more than 21, 22 years old, just trying to do his job. You know, you put the spiral up there. You're in Michael's.
Right. How dumb are you to put a spiral notebook on that fucking belt?
I would have laughed. Like, if it were me and I put it there and he tried to scan it, I'd be like, oh, I brought that with me. That's just funny, right? No.
That's exactly how you handle that situation. What the hell gives you the mindset to think you can even talk to somebody like that?
She was so ugly, and then she kept turning away from me and still yelling at him. I'm like, that's not gonna work out for you.
Nope.
Okay.
I would have walked behind the counter and be like, all right, you want to keep turning this way?
Right? Yeah, I'm talking to you over here.
Right. Because either way, we're gonna look at each other.
He stayed completely calm while this lady was just yelling at him, and you know, she was right in front of him yelling, and I just was like, yeah, that was my son. That would piss me off so bad.
My best friend, she was working at a grocery store, and this woman, she was the cashier, and this woman's card declined, and she was like, no way, it just declined because I just used it at Dunkin', because this happened to me at Dunkin'. And she was ringing it. She go, you can try again, and shit wasn't fucking working, and she threw a whole fit talking about it's your machine and how this just happened to her at Dunkin', and she made sure that she put money in and some other bullshit. But then Sam gave her receipt, and it was a whole fucking fight.
And why? Like, odds are that she knew that she didn't have money on that card.
Right.
I don't know why you take it out on the cashier.
It's not their fault. Nope.
No, don't be mad because you embarrassed.
Yeah. And see, had I been in line there,
she threw her change at her. You know, like when she was
I've had people do that to me before.
Because she had to go to cash, you know, and she threw her money at. And I've had people throw money at me too, and oh my god, that is no. That's like snapping at people. Like you're like waiters or staff.
Okay. Let's talk about snapping or clapping. Oh my gosh.
Not okay.
I can't. Yeah.
Not okay.
That turns my. I try so hard, because once I get to a certain level of mad, you can't calm me back down. It takes a while. So I try not to get mad, but whenever you clap at me, it just the switch. I go from 1 to 100. Like, I'm just there. It's just like, how disrespectful are you? Like, who are you? Yeah.
Especially when you're at their establishment. Like, what? You're the guest. You, like, that doesn't mean you get to order these people around. These are not your fucking staff people. They work at the resort or at a place, restaurant, whatever, that you're just staying at or eating at. You don't treat people like that.
And did you get that snapping from Mouth Breather?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Because that is disgusting.
Yeah. And she tried to cover it up.
No. So you never do that. Don't do that.
Sure. I see y'all's faces. It's from Jersey Shore.
I know.
Yeah. You've heard this conversation before. We don't like the snapping.
It's rude.
That is disgusting.
Yeah. Agreed.
I mean, who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
You know? You shit the same way I shit. And until you could prove you do different, fuck you.
Exactly. That's what it is. It's this mindset that you're bigger than them or you're better than them. And no. I'll tell you right now, we all bleed red, and we all came into this planet the same way, and we're all gonna die the same way.
Absolutely.
Got news for you, kid.
Mm-hmm. We don't
I don't
take.
know about you,
We
but I
don't
bleed
take
purple.
what?
I bleed purple.
Bleed
I
random.
bleed
Yeah.
glitter then.
Let me see. I need proof. Where it at?
Yeah, cut something.
Right. You
Are
bleed
you going to
purple.
bed?
What are you rubbling for?
A knife?
Something to cut myself.
We're not doing that tonight.
We're not.
No.
No. Good night, Alan.
Can we take a vote on that?
Everybody says good night.
Good night, Alan.
Oh, not Alan.
He's like,
Yes, I'm tired, y'all.
Right. He said goodbye.
you don't give a crap.
Actually, look, I bleed blue.
Okay, marker man.
Or, oh my goodness. Right? That's like, can we take a vote on that?
Right. No, okay. I'll make a bet right now. I love
Bet
to
what?
bet. Is that a gambling problem issue? Like, I love to bet money. Like, it's not a lot of money. It's like $5, here or there, But like, my first instinct is to be like, let's place a bet right now, $5. That bad?
I think you just like to prove your point.
I do.
Yeah. And a lot of people won't put money down especially when they're wrong.
No,
I be putting money down all the time.
Because you're right.
So right now we're 1 for 1.
Some fire signs, I tell you.
no, I'm telling you. I don't
I'm
know.
not a gambling person. The only time I'm going to gamble I'm like 99.9%.
Yeah, I don't know. What? Don't bring me to a casino because then I'm a gamble and I'm not good at gambling.
Yeah, I'm
According,
just going to wait for an old lady that needs to change her depends, and I'm going to jump in that seat.
There you go. That's how you do it. I limit myself and I don't take credit cards or debit cards. I take only what I'm going to spend when I go.
no, yeah,
Or what I'm going to lose.
you do that at casinos and strip clubs. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Wow.
April, Leo, Starfire would like for you to smile because you are beautiful.
Mm.
Smile. Oh, schmexy.
That's the world's not sexiest smile. I'm in a foul mood.
Is
I
that
love
what
that.
boils your cauldron?
Hmm?
Is that what boils your cauldron?
Yeah, it's called life.
But you have banana bread. You should be happy.
I know, I'm sitting here staring at it.
Mm.
Is there
I
chocolate
also have
chips?
cream cheese icing.
Is there
Oh,
chocolate chips in it?
No, he forgot to add the chocolate chips this time.
it's still
He
delicious.
almost forgot to add the walnuts.
Oh,
I'm so glad he didn't forget the bananas.
It would have been walnut bread.
It would have been just bread.
The boy's got a talent for bacon, but what boils my culture? The fact that he can't boil water.
Well, there's bakers and there's cooks. There's
Yeah.
barbecue people barbecue outside. Like it's different. Oh my
I do
god.
both.
I'm in the boat. That's neither of those two things.
What? There was 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm in neither of those 3 things.
Not neither of those 3 things.
Yeah.
Oh, I do 2 out of 3. I don't grill.
I don't grill either.
Yeah, I don't do
I
that.
love to grill. I like to do all of it, but my son, he wanted to. You remember Cake Boss?
Yeah.
The
Mhm.
show.
Mm-hmm.
He was so inspired and went through like a 3-year period, maybe 4-year period, where all he wanted to do was bake. So he got really good at it, and he's good at like substitutions. Like the first time he made it, he felt it was too dry. So the second time he made it, he added an apple, a pureed apple. It was a perfect little extra. It was really good.
Yeah.
This time we didn't have an apple, so he pureed pineapple, and again, it came out perfect. But he can't boil, like legit ADHD kicks in. He'll put something on and walk the fuck away.
You can also add to the mix a 1/4 a cup of mayonnaise.
The fuck?
Yeah, because all mayonnaise is onions,
Eggs, vinegar.
eggs, and sorry, I didn't mean onion. Eggs and oil, basically.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. There's a 7-Up cake that requires mayonnaise.
What do you think was in those brownies?
I love mayonnaise. Y'all know I love mayonnaise, but like, there's a line for me.
There's a line.
You'd have to feed it to me.
Wait. Is it banana and mayonnaise you eat?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So there's a
Where's the
line, but it's
line?
not there.
Okay, there's bananas and mayonnaise. There's pears, mayonnaise and cheese. There's pineapples, mayonnaise and cheese. But if you put mayonnaise in my cake mix, I might have a problem.
Well, you're gonna have a
Now,
problem
if you
with me
feed it to me,
I'm gonna fix you, April. It's okay. I got you.
if you feed it to me and don't tell me, and then tell me later after I like it that I was like, oh, okay, cool. But if you just no, don't throw that at me. I need you to trick me.
So what do you think was in them brownies, girl?
I don't.
Ooh.
I knew they tasted funny.
I don't
You
kind of.
lied.
No, you didn't. You said these taste better than
I
the
mean, they're
last
good. They're not
batch.
as good as the ones that Alex just made, only because he undercooked them, so they were chewier than yours in the middle.
I like a chewy one and a crispy.
Oh, I love a chewy. Give me a chewy.
I'm a brownie corner.
I'm a edge person all day.
I'm a center person. Wow,
Just because you're you.
greedy.
No. Edges. I
Because I'm.
want
Yeah,
if you make them in a mini muffin pan and make muffin bites, the whole thing is the edge.
the whole thing. I got some little square. It's like a muffin pan, but they're squares, and I do my brownies in there now, and we all
Hmm.
have corners.
Oh my
Mhm.
god. Yeah, no, I'm not a quarter person.
Yeah, then keep baking yours in the little pan and eat out the middle.
Yeah.
It's in the corners to April.
Yeah. No, literally.
You know, back in the day, on when as seen on TV was a big thing, they had that pan where you put the little like it
I
had
think it
grapes.
was hard to clean though. My husband,
Yeah.
it was so difficult to clean.
Yeah, it was a pain. I threw mine out.
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. As seen on TV, we were not about it.
No.
See,
It's as seen in my trash can.
Yep. It was a
That burrow's
fancy
not bad.
idea, but it was really hard to clean. It wasn't made
Yeah.
with quality.
see, Chris. Remember when we were eating the pie and we went right for the center though? You love
That
it, but I was like,
was fat ass night.
that was like
I'm
3.
still on the edges. I have to have the crust on my pie.
We what were
I'll
we
be a
were we
pie.
playing card?
We were playing cards, reading cards. We were doing everything.
And so
What
there was
kind
a
of pie?
pie between us, and we're just going in. He had a side,
Yeah.
I had a side. We were all over the place.
Yeah. You got any
Okay.
2s?
Got any threes, bitch? Go fish.
Rowan wants to know what kind of pie.
Huh?
Oh,
Chocolate cream pie.
I was about to say if it was up to Kevin, it'd be chocolate cream pie.
Yeah, it was. Of course, that's the best pie. What?
Oh, we ate the shit out of it too.
I like all
And then
pies. I really can't put one on top of the other because I'll eat every pie you give me.
See,
Buttermilk
like-
pie.
this is gonna sound real un-American. I don't like apple pie.
Neither do I.
Bye.
No, no.
I'm out. I love apple pie.
You know, I love apple crisp pie, and I understand it's probably literally the same thing, but it's not.
It's not the same
It's
thing.
not.
No.
Right. No.
I make what I call an apple cobbler, but I don't think it's a cobbler. I think it's more of a dump cake. Where I take
oh, I have peach cobbler.
Did y'all see the hearts in her eyes right now? I love that.
You
Yeah.
just went, oh, peach cobbler.
Yeah.
the canned not pumpkin. What the fuck? Apple pie mix
Yeah.
that's already been made. I'll take maybe like 3 of those cans and I'll mix with a little bit more vanilla and a little bit more cinnamon,
Mhm.
and then I'll throw it on in the
In a pot, pan, dish.
pan, and then I'll take the yellow or white cake mix. I prefer the yellow, and dump it on top, and then you dot it with butter and you cook it that way.
It's a dump cake. Yeah.
Yeah. Rowan, did I
I call
tell
it
you?
cobbler 'cause
Delicious. Those dump cakes are delicious.
Rowan, did I tell you my father stole most of your brownies?
I figured he would.
I wasn't happy about that.
That's why every 2 out
It
of 3.
sounds like he needs another batch, is what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm. Yeah, you know, my cookies. He makes the best oatmeal raisin cookies in the world.
I've never had them. I wouldn't know.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! This man needs to open a bakery right now. Somebody.
Why? He wouldn't run it.
Huh?
He wouldn't run it, just like his YouTube. Shots fired, bitch.
It sounds like nobody's getting any kind of baked goods from me.
Hey, I'm not saying nothing to nobody. You've never sent me a baked good, and I'm nice to you.
In my defense, the last time
That's
I
true.
made them and I was gonna send them, y'all were frozen over. So I didn't know if you would get them or not.
Okay, you know the mail still ran, right?
I didn't know that.
Rain or shine, wind or sleet.
It's literally their motto.
Right. It's
They
the mail.
slid in every day.
Well, I didn't know that. I'll make some more soon.
No, yeah, because that's the. Oh my God, he makes the best food. What boils my cauldron is when I don't have his baked goods.
But what boils mine is I've never had them, and like I've known him for a while now.
See, now, Roman, you got some explanations to do.
Okay, dictionary.
It's-
Explanations.
Tequila bakes too, but I've never gotten any of
What I
those
said.
things.
Huh?
Fudge.
You know, I need my fudge tea. I need fudge.
We're even. 1-1. We're good.
You know what? You got fudge. Well, you got a box coming tomorrow, and then you got 2 more after that. And then like another time, put fudge in it.
She literally took me shopping.
I did.
Oh my God, I love that.
Yeah, and I couldn't get to my back. I couldn't get down on the floor to show him what was on the bottom shelf. So my cousin got down there with her mini skirt, and I was like behind her trying to hide her ass. So
I was gonna say, not the mini skirt. Oh my
I was
God.
complaining that I couldn't find any Santissima candles around here.
Oh
Next
my
thing I know,
God.
we're in some market. Pick what you want.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're cheap and they're there, and they're made really well. So
See, that's hard to find. Oh my God, don't get me started on that. Can't find, because you know, a lot of those candles that come in like jars, you know, they not always the best. And
the wick is crooked, or it's not the right size wick, so it don't burn right.
right. And I see a lot of people like tell about like reading those particular candle jars, and I just want to be like, no, not those, because you can't trust those. I don't
See,
know.
I don't use those ones for workings. I use those more as devotional candles. If I'm doing a working, I use the chime or the standalone candles. I don't use the jars.
Yeah. No, yeah. I rarely ever find myself using jars anymore.
I can't make pecan pies or fudge. Gemini makes pecan pies and fudge.
I
I
can't
can't make either of those.
make fudge.
Do y'all remember that Never Fail fudge that uses that whole container of marshmallow fluff?
No, I haven't seen that recipe.
There's a recipe.
Mm-mm.
It's on the back of the container. It used to be.
Oh,
And that fluff is what makes it set.
no.
Is it
My
the
mom
fluff?
Yeah,
I don't
it's
use
marshmallow.
fudge.
I have some in the cabinet, of course.
Of course,
It should have the recipe on the back of it.
really.
It probably does.
I love fucking fluff.
My mom used to
That's
make
a
it.
bold claim.
That's why that's good with Rice Krispie treats.
See, I like melting my marshmallows in butter for Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, I've never
I
had
don't
that.
think I've ever used fluff in anything but to eat. I'm trying to think if there's any recipe that I've used fluff in other than my mouth.
Yeah, I was gonna say peanut butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that. A good fluffernutter.
Frosting and peanut. See, I can't do frosting and peanut butter, but I can do the fluff and peanut butter.
You could do mayonnaise.
Oh, she's saying frosting and peanut butter equal fudge?
Mm.
Huh? That's interesting. Now, I know tequila makes good fudge of all kinds of varieties. And she's been my only fudge dealer for the last 10 years.
And I don't use fluff in mine.
I could use a little fudge, girl. I love a little fudge.
What kind do y'all want?
Classic. And peanut butter.
And peanut butter.
Classic peanut butter. As long as it's not peppermint, I'm good.
I make a good peppermint fudge though.
I was
Don't
going to
like
say, her
peppermint?
peppermint was good.
What?
Yeah.
It's not overpowering.
I love. You know those peppermint barks?
Yeah.
So good. The
Yeah.
chocolate bars. So
Oh yeah.
good.
You know, the dealers are out on the streets now in front of the Walmart.
Really?
Oh yes, they are, because I walk right by those little cute devils the other day.
Yeah. They're
Walmart.
going hard.
Sign-up sheet soon at work.
But my thing is, you have to put a down payment on them things nowadays. I didn't know they were that expensive.
They used to be $1.50 a box.
Oh my god. Well,
Like,
you know
what,
how
$10?
many boxes I bring home?
I don't know.
How many?
And didn't they have 3 sleeves of cookie per box? Now they only got 2.
I only remember 2. I don't know.
Conspiracy. It used to be 3, I swear to God.
Well, sometimes I get like just like the whole rack. You know what I mean?
The whole rack. What are you talking about?
Like if you get like
Are we
Samoas,
talking
like,
about Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah, you pull out like that plastic tin rack.
No. The Thin Mints used to come in
Oh, the
3
Thin Mints.
individual packs in the box. And
Yeah, I
now
don't
there's only
remember
2.
Right, though, because I'm remembering now that I would put one in the freezer and I would take one to work, and then the kids had free range of one when they were little.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
3. Now that's 2, and they want double, triple the amount. Hell no.
I know it's
Little
ridiculous.
peddlers. Little criminals.
Little hustlers.
Former CEOs.
Honestly,
Mm,
Men in black.
future CEOs. Little bastards.
Yeah. I feel like the Samoas have shrunk too, though. I feel like they're smaller than they used to be. I can fit the whole thing in my mouth now.
Yeah.
I don't remember being able to do that when the kids were small.
No, they used to be a lot bigger. And what are the peanut butter
Tagalongs.
tagalongs? They were a lot bigger back in the day.
Yes, they were. Those are fucking shrunken. I don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't
love
like none of it.
Teeth into the peanut butter. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I think I'm gonna walk by and throw holy water at them.
Oh my goodness, that's such a good idea. I found some spray bottles that it says holy on it for holy water spray bottles. I should do that when I'm walking in. Just
No,
Oh yeah,
stay away.
fucking sue me. It's water.
Mm.
I'll take that one.
Mhm.
I've always bought the tagalongs. Yeah, those are my favorite.
How about
I'm
that? How about the whole sue me thing? What's up with that? Why does it when every time you get offended in life, you have to sue somebody?
Nobody knows how to have a fist fight no more.
No, we were literally talking about this, April. You probably remember the guy who they were 2 surfers, and the one guy sued the other one for stealing his wave.
I don't remember that one.
Oh my god. Okay, well you probably remember the one where the guy was breaking into the house
Oh, I do remember that one.
and fell through the sun thing.
Yeah, and sued the homeowner.
To the homeowners. Yeah.
And
won.
won.
And won.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. And that's why if someone breaks in, you got to kill them dead.
Yes,
Yeah.
you do. Yes,
You
because
get in,
they're
you ain't
gonna
getting
sue
out.
you. They're
Yeah.
gonna sue you.
Yeah.
Or camera everything. Camera everything.
That doesn't matter.
No, yeah, that doesn't help.
He
If they
didn't-
got injured.
He sued them because he got injured in their house.
Because he was breaking in.
And they acknowledged that fact. But what he was suing for was that he got hurt in their house. So all the cameras would do was prove he got hurt in their house.
See,
Nah,
that shouldn't be the way the system works.
Nope,
No.
it shouldn't be.
What's that word?
And you're
when
right, Bougie. It's calling my name. Actually, I'm gonna make sure I still got some. Hold on.
What's that word when you don't agree with a ruling and then you appeal? Is it appeal?
Yeah.
Objection?
Yeah, it's not an appeal.
I don't know. Oh, yes, I still got some. What?
I was thinking objection too, but I don't know.
I would have appealed
Well, that's
that.
because me and you be objecting everything.
No, right? I object.
Overruled.
Overruled.
Sustained.
I have to look it up to see, but I remember someone stealing a car, and the brakes, like the car wasn't maintained somehow. I can't remember exactly, but the brakes went out, and the one who stole the car sued the owner of the car for the brakes going out. I'm gonna look for it.
How does
This is why the society we live in is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That's about
I don't like this. I don't like this. And honestly, if you get your feelings hurt, why do you gotta sue? What happened to just people telling you, "Hey, have thick skin"? Like, excuse me, I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
I dropped something. What?
I said, bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Clearly it didn't work.
No.
You know I'd be blessing people up.
See, up and out, up and out.
Up and out. Get the hell out of my way.
I rebuke you.
I rebuke you. Look, I got 6 minutes before I gotta pop out of here.
All right. So
Oh, that one was dismissed in court.
good.
Dismissed.
Who
Yeah.
won this? The two surfers won. I hope that was dismissed.
Yeah, I need to look up more on that one. But yeah,
Yeah.
seriously, like there's I just got down this rabbit hole one day when I worked still at the other property, and I started looking up stupid laws in different states, and then I looked up stupid lawsuits that actually went to court, and I was like, what? Are you serious?
At that point, why don't you just sue the ocean?
It's true.
Well,
Why
because
not?
the ocean can't pay you.
Right.
Maybe aliens that have been hiding down there can pay. But like somebody just didn't prove it. How could you prove that they stole your wave?
You can't. Well, that is the most ridiculous, idiotic thing. If I was a judge and that case came up to me, I would burn it in my fireplace.
I would declare the person trying to sue as insane.
Right?
Literally. I'd say, no, now you owe this person money for making them come here. Because this is ridiculous.
Pain and suffering, bitch.
I would have dressed up as a mermaid, and I would have been a witness on the stand.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been like, yeah, I was out there, just swimming around, and here comes a surfer, and
This was in California.
Of course it was.
Of course, right. Of course it was.
Typical.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not judging, but like
Yeah.
judging.
No,
And this
that hurts.
that's the first time.
Huh?
This is not the first time that surfing has been the center of a class action lawsuit.
This is ridiculous. This is
Lady
any
Witch
chance to get money, they're gonna go for it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
We are so sensitive.
No, not we. The people are.
Right. And you know what's funny though? When stuff like aliens and parallel universe being confirmed, everybody's all desensitized. But then but then somebody steal your wave while surfing and you're gonna
in your feelings.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Get your shit straight. Get your shit straight.
Right? Bougie said, who is we? Because it's not my
But
skin.
it ain't us. It ain't us, boo.
Lady Witch says that there is apparently a law in Michigan that says we can't fish for any whale in lake, river, or stream on a Sunday.
You know that in Texas you can't eat a ice cream while walking backwards on Sunday.
What?
I know what I'm doing. First time I get to Texas.
What?
Yeah. You can't eat an ice cream cone. Excuse me, let me get it right. Ice cream cone while walking backwards on Sunday.
Why?
What if it's not in a cone?
I don't know, but
Gonna do that.
y'all gotta look up stupid laws that actually exist.
Oh my god.
Because they do. Yeah.
That's gonna be part of the next.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Because
there's another one that said you can't walk your fish somewhere on a Sunday. Like there's a lot of things you can't do on Sunday. Yeah, you heard what I said. What? Oh, look. I expect text messages after you look all that up.
I am.
I can't say shit. I'm in a state that still allows you to beat your wife the first Sunday of the month on the courthouse steps. So,
see, that's a law. You heard that.
Oh,
Like I'm not beating you today. It's Friday, but I'm gonna take you to the courthouse steps Sunday. I'm gonna whoop your ass.
wait till Sunday, bitch.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure witchcraft is still illegal in certain areas.
Oh, there is.
Alex!
There was a lady on TikTok that she had a witch shop somewhere, and there was a law in the town that said no witchcraft.
Olive needs out.
Yeah. It's fucking insane. And you would have thought in 2025 that shit would be done.
It's crazy.
But can I have the cone of the ice cream in one hand and the ice cream in the other and still eat backwards? Or is it only when it's on the cone?
Bougie said, "Look for the loophole."
Right. That's the loophole.
Lady Witch said, "But our milkshake's okay." Loophole. See?
Right. Look at that.
Yeah, arrest me for eating something and walking back. Do it. Do it.
You know,
I'll go to jail for the dumbest crime ever.
A female can walk naked down the street legally as long as her vag is not showing.
That's
Oh
not
my
naked
God,
then.
I was just gonna say in New York, I think I don't know, I think in the city, but it could
That
reach
just
out to
means
the
you got
state.
to have a bush.
But you could walk around topless. Like if you're a lady, you could walk around topless.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to talk about another thing that grinds my gears? Those yoga pants, but they have them so tight right here that I can see the outline of your cooch.
Camel toes need to be outlawed in the public.
Oh my God, no! I know
Some of them
someone.
aren't even camel toes. They're like elephant thighs. I don't know what's happening with some of these guys.
Moose knuckles.
Like
Well, I see someone
yeah, like something.
almost every day at a certain place where she doesn't not she only wears leggings, and it's every day the fucking camel toe is showing for the world to see. And I'm sorry, sometimes in conversation I look because it's screaming at me. You
Yeah.
know, it's saying Kevin, Kevin, come eat. Like I don't know.
You know what really bugs me as a woman with a vag?
Sam!
Isn't that like rubbing? Isn't there like yeast infections and pH balances that are just off whack?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's got to have oxygen and circulation
Hi,
Like it's
to
Sam.
keep.
It's just like rubbing, you know? Like
It's disgusting.
it is. I agree.
Mm-hmm. And my girl Sam in the comments, she knows exactly who I'm talking about. It's gross because, and you know, other people know how to wear leggings properly.
Yeah,
Something
I
about
wear
this one.
leggings. I wear leggings, and it's never ever up in the bits.
It's bad.
Bicycle shorts should be outlawed.
You know what? First of all, you know they feel it. That's what gets me. You know they feel it.
You know how I know that they feel it is because, and I think I told you this before, there was two ladies walking into the office wearing nothing underneath their biker shorts, and the lady put her hand down into the crotch area to pull it out, but she put her hand into the pants to pull it out of her. And I'm looking at the camera, and I tell my cousin, if she uses a pin, let her have it.
I know, literally let her keep it.
The only thing you hear is this.
No. Oh, and had she come up here with her fingers when she was done, I would have locked the door.
Oh my God. I would have said, sorry, you can't be in here. We're closed, actually.
In the area that I work is a well-known retirement community. You wouldn't believe how many of these old men be wearing them fucking biker shorts with no underwear underneath, and I can see their fucking shriveled mole rat.
Their bits are showing. We're talking about old men bits now in biker shorts.
Yeah, well.
It is his shoes? Okay, my God. Tell him not to let him at. Shit.
That's also a lot I see at work. Is a lot of people wearing outfits that are too small and their ass is out on our furniture, nonetheless.
See?
Oh, I can't stand an ass crack showing.
No, I can't either. It's gross. It's
Busted can
gross.
of biscuits.
And I want to so bad, like tap on your shoulder and be like, "Yo, pull up your pants," but I can't, and it makes me sick.
The boys would walk by. If I saw a cheek, I'm yanking it up.
Yeah.
Whole
Yeah.
ass off the floor.
I don't like sagging pants. That's so gross.
I don't even understand the purpose.
First of all, Bougie, we're not calling it the niblets. I don't know what you're doing. We're not doing niblets. That reminds me of corn. Don't do that.
Before
What about
we here, how about the sagging pants and they're still wearing belts?
Oh,
Yes.
I don't.
Go on. He's got opinions on that.
Who?
You.
Me? Oh my God. No. Because I know. Listen. I know where that stems from. Okay. And
We all should by now.
We all know where it stems from.
Yep. And so the fact that you're walking around looking like that, do you know what that means? Because I don't think
Baby,
you know
are you throwing that out?
Because
Or are you making something?
We have male prostitutes that walk
What are you doing?
the area down from where
I
work,
thought that was the chili pot.
and they walk with their
Oh, okay. I was gonna take the hot dogs to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, and I'm like, there's a
Oh
work.
no, I'm not. I'm taking the Pirates.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Yep.
It's-
Everyone at work does it. I have a coworker that does it. The security guard the other day was like, if he don't pull up his pants, I'm kicking him out.
Yeah. They don't let you over here in the malls anymore, SAG. They won't let you in. Or they'll kick
Good.
you out.
Because it's literally a sign of prostitution.
Yeah,
Like,
it's gross.
no. Sorry.
Not to
Get
mention,
out.
it should be public If I can see your underwear like that, it should be public indecency.
Right.
Agreed.
Mm.
Okay. Speaking of public decency, you know what files my fangs?
I love that.
Mm.
You got to
Love
keep it.
that.
I don't like the fact that men get put on sex offender lists because they peed on a tree.
Yeah. No, I agree. I know someone who got a $50 fine for peeing outside, and he got put on a sex offender list.
That is
No guy. Yeah.
no. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do that, you know, especially if especially if I'm like on a long trip and I gotta pee. I'm pull on the side of the road as long as I know I'm alone. You know what I mean?
I'll pop a squat if I'm on a long trail because I'm not gonna hold it. I'm not gonna get a bladder infection.
It's not healthy to hold it.
Yes, it is. That's how you get kidney stones. Yeah. But
I agree with you on that. That's ridiculous.
But you know that shouldn't be a thing.
No.
They should be somewhere else. That should be something.
There's too many real offenders out there going free and doing less time than peddling marijuana. That we don't need people in jail because they had to take a leak and some nosy bitch happened to look over being nosy.
Right. Like, come on, you know what they're doing. Stop it.
If you're the one,
and that's the thing.
You should be the one on the list.
Right, and don't get mad, be jealous, and then turn somebody in because your wiener's smaller than theirs, or smaller than theirs.
Yeah.
Don't be an ass.
Right.
You already got enough problems. Don't add to them.
No, literally. Just take the blue pill and shut up. Leave that guy alone.
Look, the blue pill can't help everybody. we all been there. Okay.
I haven't been there. I don't know.
Thank God. You're young. Just wait.
No, I'm not. What?
You still shouldn't be put on the sex offender list for it.
No, right.
The pill that makes you.
Oh.
Yeah, that blue pill. Yeah, get your brain out of the drug gutter. Jesus.
You know what else gets?
He's like Xannies or Adderall. What are you talking about?
None of them. I love that response.
That's a different chat.
That's great. Lady Witch said defense for public indecency. But
it depends on what county you're in, because I went to school with a guy that he's out now, but he's on sex offender list for he had to pee and he was in somebody's yard.
The
lady thought
when he went to jail for it, and he got out when he was 22, and he's in his 30s now, and he still has to register.
It's horrible.
That's not right.
You know,
there's a lot of people who aren't on that list that should be. So
yes, there is.
And we're over here putting people who are just peeing on that list. That's ridiculous.
It's because justice and law is not always equal. They may say it is.
That's true.
No.
All right. Well, y'all carry on. I got to get up at 3:30.
So does my husband got to get up at 3. So.
Yeah. I don't have to do any of that. Thank the God.
But
I have to wake up early to get to work. I gotta work at 7. That's early enough for me.
Hopefully you can find a
party.
We've been on for an hour, so it's good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, y'all didn't have to stop. I'm just hopping off. Y'all have to keep it going. I got to take care of me, but like y'all don't have to stop the train from going.
Well, no, my husband gets up at 3 and he's about to get out of the shower.
Yeah. Plus, we've been on here for an hour anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This was a great episode, though. Thank you guys so much for joining. T, thank you for being here.
Thanks for finally inviting me, y'all.
No, of course. And we will catch you guys in the next episode. Actually, tomorrow we have the Cauldron chat coming at you guys. Would have been tonight, because technically I think right now is closer to the new moon. But because of the what borrows our Cauldron, we decided to make that for tomorrow. And then Friday, we're going to be on Crescent's channel. I hope I put the description, everything. I think I did. Everything's in the description box down below. Everybody's links. Me and Crescent have a Facebook page for our Cauldron shop, so go check that out. And a couple new items on the Cauldron shop itself on Etsy. All the links down below. So.
And Cauldron of Conspiracies is Friday.
Yes, it's Friday on your channel.
It's on the April
So-
channel.
Oh, that's mine. Oh, I knew that.
Thanks for reminding us.
Okay.
All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for joining us. Bye, guys.
Bye.